Welcome to the Open Word.
He will thoroughly and completely forgive us.
An online ministry of Boone Open Bible Church. Thank you for joining us. On today's program, we bring you a word from the pastor.
If you really want to hear God's voice, it's wise to honor Him first.
Featuring Phil Waldo, lead pastor at OBC. And now, here's Phil.
Hey everybody, Pastor Phil here. God actually speaks to people today, and you can learn to hear His voice. We've seen how God's voice gives hope. It brings new life and protection from the enemy. Ultimately, His voice gives assurance and serenity. In Psalm 29:11, it says, "The Lord gives strength to His people. The Lord blesses His people with peace." This is a good reminder for all believers. Ultimately, God gives us the strength and peace that we need. In Isaiah 41, verse 8, God says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Daniel 10 paints a picture of how God's voice does this. It says, "I was left alone, I had no strength left, my face turned deathly pale, and I was helpless. Then I heard Him speaking. And when He spoke to me, I was strengthened." Here's the truth. When you know that you've heard from God, there's an unshakable confidence and calm to carry on. We all want peace, and ultimately peace comes from God. So we need to go after God and listen for His voice. In an upcoming series, we'll talk more about the ways that God speaks and how we can hear His voice. But for today, I just want to remind you that the primary way God speaks is through His Word, the Bible. He's already spoken a whole bunch, so read it. And don't read it just to get it off your checklist, but read the Bible to hear what God is saying and simply to know God more. And the more you know God, the better you'll recognize His voice. Lord, help us to hear Your voice. See you next time.